Welcome to day 55 of me backtesting my way to success. First trade was a loss, and the reasons why I entered were 3-hour fair value gap, 3-hour order block right here, equilibrium or Fibonacci from the swing low to the swing high. It was below the 50% mark, that's why I said equilibrium, and it was right here inside of this area where price usually retraces. It did go out of it for for a few candles, but it still entered on a break of structure. Take profit was the 2-hour fair value gap right here. Another reason as to why I entered was because right here the same thing happened, but I didn't enter for a trade because I wasn't too sure. As you can see, for our fair value gap right here, under the inside of the premium range, inside of the discount range of the equilibrium, and in this area where price reverses at, and it also went just barely out of it, and I didn't enter because my liquid break structure was only right here, and we were going down just like we did right here, but this time I lost, and I think I kind of had a feeling when entering that I would lose this trade because it kind of looked like a trade that I would usually take and lose. It's like some kind of deja vu or flashback that I got. Let's just see how the next trade goes. Next trade was a win, and the reasons why I entered were 4-hour fair value gap right here. So Fibonacci from the swing high to the swing low, since we're in a downtrend. This 2-hour order block thing right here. I don't know if it's an order block, but order or breaker blocks, something like that. Price definitely reacted to it, as you can see by this wick. And it was in the golden zone of the Fibonacci, and I entered on a break of structure right here. Stop loss above the high with a little breathing room. Take profits this area of liquidity and the swing low of the Fibonacci slash equilibrium. Both take profits were hit. Let's just see how the next trade goes. And the next trade was also a win. The reasons why I entered were this 2-hour fair value gap right here, 2-hour order block right here, Fibonacci from the swing low to the swing high, and I entered on a break of structure once it was inside of the Fibonacci golden zone and below the equilibrium, which was right here. This one was a really good break of structure, stop loss below the low. Take profits were previous areas of liquidity, those three right here. And all my take profits were hit. Everything, I perfectly got it. I don't know what to improve on this trade, to be honest. Let's just see how the next one goes. And the next trade was a loss, and the reasons why I entered were this weekly fair value gap right here, 3-hour order block right here, equilibrium from the swing low to the swing high, since we're in an uptrend from right here to right here. I entered once it was below the equilibrium in the golden zone on a break of structure, which was right here on this candle. Take profits were beginning of this 3-hour fair value gap, beginning of this, or not beginning, but this area of liquidity, and also this area of liquidity. I got stopped out just barely because my stop loss was too tight, I think. I probably should have, either I should have waited for price to go deeper into this area, but I also think I wouldn't have done it. I mean, I didn't do it, and I wouldn't have done it probably if I could rewind time right now. But what I would do is move my stop loss like to the bottom of this weekly fair value gap, because the weekly fair value gap holds very, very much power, and I had a lot of confidences. So it would just make sense. I mean, I placed it at the bottom of this 3-hour order block, which was fine too, But like this weekly fair value gap still had so much room. So I can understand why I got stopped out. Yeah, and especially the worst thing about it is that all my take profits would have been hit. But you know, that's just what happens. Yeah, but definitely got something to improve on again. So yeah, we'll see you in the next one.